Picked this order up from Music Magpie, but what's wrong with it? 2 Steelbooks, what could go wrong? Let's find out today on the video. So welcome back to the channel. So yeah, bought a couple of Steelbooks from Music Magpie, and really cheap Steelbooks. The reasoning behind this is to get some stickers done, Steelbook stickers, and turn these into some custom Steelbooks. But there's a problem. I've already opened this, I've had a look. Let's find out what's inside. So the first one is the Expendables Steelbook. Now these are ideal because they're in black, matte finish, back and front. You can pretty much pop a sticker on there, and on the back, no issue. Now, unfortunately, this is dented. It's got a dent there. It's got a crease down here, and a bit of a dent there. Now, okay, yes, I guess it is second hand, but it's still a bit disappointing. But that wasn't the real issue with this package. So I can use this, but I need to still try and push these dents out, hopefully to get the sticker on the top there, so I don't get any sort of indentations, this kind of a thing. So yeah, so that's the first Steelbook. Okay, so now on to the problem. This Steelbook. So the Expendables, they only had one of those in stock. So I opted for the Avatar Steelbooks. They do seem to have quite a lot of these. This is that Steelbook. I don't know whether the camera's making it out, but there's rust all along here, all along here. You can see the rust on the inside, top and bottom, on the back as well. Not good, is it? Even a bit of rust on there as well. Can you imagine that all Steelbooks eventually will go like this? You get a bit of rust on them. You know, they're not great, are they? Especially when you pay some really sort of quite expensive prices for some of these Steelbooks. Luckily, this is dirt cheap. The 2 of these Steelbooks together cost £5, £2.50 each. So this I can't do anything with. It's got to go in the bin. So let's get on to the customer service experience with Music Magpie. Okay, so I received this package yesterday, and I didn't actually open it until about nearly 5 o'clock in the evening after work. And obviously I was quite disappointed, especially with the rusty Steelbook. The other one, yeah, it's got a couple of dings on it. Okay, these are second hand, and I guess it's all pot luck. But anyway, I thought I'm going to contact Music Magpie and see what they have to say. So yeah, sent them an email, told them the issues with both Steelbooks, and within about 15 to 20 minutes I got a reply back, which I was quite impressed with. I thought, this is really good customer service that they responded. I was expecting to wait 2 to 3 days. So anyway, they replied and said, not a problem. Really sorry for this happening. They do say that they check all their Steelbooks before they send them out. Clearly this hasn't happened in this case, so but we'll let that slide because it's excellent customer service that I'm getting. They said, not an issue. The Avatar Steelbook, we have that in stock. We're going to send you a new one out. So let's, fingers crossed, hope that A, it's got no rust on it, and B, that it's got no dents on it. Or if it has, they're minimal dents that I can probably press out. And hopefully with a sticker on the top, it's not going to be a big issue. Now for the expendables one, which, okay, yeah, it's got a little bit of damage to it. Hopefully I can press them out. But I popped in the email, you know, it was a bit disappointing that they did have slight damage to it. And they turned around and they said, unfortunately, we don't have this item in stock anymore, but we will give you a partial refund for that steelbook. So to me, that's a very reasonable request. You know, a great way of sorting out the problem. Essentially now, it's only cost me £2.50 for 2 steelbooks. Obviously the second one's got to come and we've got to inspect that to make sure that it's in, you know, good enough condition to be able to sort of repurpose it for a custom steelbook with stickers. I'm going to have to obviously press out some of those dings and dents on the expendable steelbook and hope that the sticker will sort of lie flush. It's going to look okay. I'm going to have to take a bit of a gamble on that. But yeah, I was very, very impressed with Music Magpie's response to this. Very, very fast, and you know, no issue, no problem. So it's a thumbs up for me for Music Magpie. So my question to you is, have you ever got a rusty steelbook? Have you ever seen this before? Unfortunately, I have had a few steelbooks where not quite as bad as the rust on this. This is probably one of the worst offenders of it that I've seen. But unfortunately, I have seen a little bit of rust on some of my steelbooks, generally sort of black dots that appear. I guess these things are made out of thin steel, tin, whatever it is. And, you know, there's a shelf life to them. The main thing to think about as well is if you do have a rusty steelbook, don't put it anywhere near a good steelbook because rust does spread. Now this expendable steelbook has been in the package with that steelbook, so I'm a little bit hesitant as to whether there's going to be any rust that develops on that one, but we can only sort of hope that it's going to be okay. Yeah, interested to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Have you ever experienced this? Have you ever bought from Music Magpie? What's your experience of customer service? I don't know. I know they can't help, sometimes these things happen. Just hope that the people that are actually putting the steelbooks in the packages are checking the stuff, because that's what they're saying on their correspondence. But it appears in this particular case the quality control was not looked at, because if I'd have looked at that and thought I'm going to send that out to a customer, it's got rust all over it, no, it's got to go in the bin. It's not fit for purpose. I know it's second hand, but you know, it's that's sort of, yeah, beyond sort of very poor condition in my opinion. Anyway, that's just the quick video for you today. Interested to hear your thoughts. See you in the next one. Bye now.